In the journey of life, many of us exist in a comfortable routine, but deep down, we often sense a yearning for something more, something transformative. Imagine standing before a door, unsure of what lies beyond, yet feeling the exhilarating pull to open it. Redefine yourself. Decode the secret of transformation is that key. This book offers you a pathway to uncover the strengths and capabilities that lie dormant within you, waiting for an opportunity to shine. Personal growth is not just a buzzword, it's a fundamental aspect of living a fulfilling life. When we actively engage in our own transformation, we create ripples that touch every aspect of our lives, our careers, relationships, emotional resilience, and even financial well-being. Consider this. How often do you allow fear or doubt to dictate your choices? What if you could replace those barriers with a mindset that encourages growth and exploration? This book invites you to embark on a profound journey of self-discovery, where confronting limiting beliefs and embracing a proactive mindset can lead to significant changes. Each chapter serves as an empowering guide, filled with practical exercises and relatable examples that make transformation accessible to everyone, whether you are just beginning or looking to deepen your journey. My goal is to inspire you to unlock not only your inner potential, but also to foster lasting change that sustains life's challenges. Let your transformation begin now, as you discover the remarkable possibilities that await you. Redefine yourself. Decode the secret of transformation, compiled and published by Inner Revolution. Chapter 1. Recognize the need for change. Change is a ubiquitous part of life, yet we often endure a nagging discomfort that makes us question our circumstances. Recognizing the need for change marks the initial step in your personal growth journey. It's that internal whisper prompting you to seek more from life, to expand beyond your current reality. Often, this feeling surfaces during moments of frustration, disappointment, or even joy as we grow and evolve. It reminds us that we are capable of more than we allow ourselves to pursue. This awareness can serve as a guide, illuminating the path toward transformation, but it requires you to pause and reflect on what is not satisfying in your life right now. As an individual, acknowledging the desire for change can feel daunting, yet consider this. A caterpillar's life is transformed when it recognizes the need to evolve into a butterfly. The relationship between discomfort and growth is fascinating. It is through challenging conditions that we discover our potential. Psychological studies have shown that people who embrace change are more likely to experience higher levels of satisfaction and success. Imagine standing at the edge of a familiar path, the lush forest of your potential visible just beyond it. This chapter invites you to step off that path and venture into your unknown, where authentic change awaits. One way to start this exploration is to think of your current situation. Picture a period when you felt unfulfilled. This could relate to your job, relationships, or even your personal habits. Perhaps there was a time when you felt stress permeate your interactions or routine, leaving you exhausted and questioning your choices that seem to lead nowhere. Recognizing these pervasive feelings is the first step toward igniting significant change, a process that begins with acknowledging your emotions and honest desires. By giving voice to these emotions, you start unraveling the intricacies of what truly matters to you. Consider the story of a woman named Sarah. For years, she worked a corporate job that drained her spirit, yet she clung to it as a security blanket. One day, Sarah faced a heavy decision when her company announced layoffs, and in that moment, she was forced to confront her dissatisfaction. After initially feeling fear and doubt, an uncomfortable seed of realization bloomed. She recognized her yearning for creativity and connection, leading her to take the leap of faith toward pursuing a career in art therapy. By embracing that pivotal moment, Sarah allowed herself to grow beyond her limiting confines, transforming her life in ways she never imagined. It's essential to remember that every profound transformation is born from an ordinary moment of recognition, a realization that things can be different and better. It's not about how big or effortless that initial step is. What matters is the act of acknowledging it. As you navigate your own feelings of restlessness, remember to lean into that discomfort. Allow it to guide you toward a deeper understanding of yourself and your aspirations. As you cultivate this awareness, I encourage you to seek inspiration from others who have successfully embraced change around you and reflect on how their journeys can stimulate your own growth. Before we delve deeper into this journey together, I invite you to connect further by subscribing to my channel, Inner Revolution, where we explore these concepts in even more depth. Through this channel, you can find a nurturing community dedicated to transformation and support as we embark on this empowering journey together. Changing your life begins with recognizing that need for change, a choice only you can make. As we immerse ourselves deeper into the concept of recognizing the need for change, it's helpful to consider some real-world scenarios that bring this principle to life. For instance, think about John, an accountant who was initially enamored with his profession. Over the years, however, he found himself increasingly disillusioned by the monotony of spreadsheets and deadlines. The turning point came one afternoon during a routine review, when he stumbled upon a blog about entrepreneurship. This sparked an internal dialogue, making John confront the joy he once felt when creating and collaborating. That moment of self-reflection ultimately motivated him to pursue his passion for woodworking, a hobby he had long admired but never fully embraced. Similarly, consider Emily, a college student who had always been a perfectionist. Her life revolved around grades and social expectations until one day she became overwhelmed with anxiety. It was during a candid conversation with a friend that she realized the toll her relentless pursuit of perfection was taking on her well-being. Inspired by this realization, Emily sought help and began a journey of self-acceptance and mindfulness. She learned to celebrate her imperfections and used her experience to forge a path as a mental health advocate for her peers. Through these stories, we see how individuals can harness the recognition of their need for change to create meaningful paths that transform both their lives and the lives of others. However, the journey is not always smooth. Many people encounter pitfalls that can hinder their progress. For example, John initially hesitated to leave his stable job due to fears of financial insecurity. This is a common stumbling block. The security of what we know often feels safer than the unknown. To navigate these fears, it's crucial to develop a plan and pursue incremental steps toward your transformation. Instead of leaving his job abruptly, John started taking small woodworking classes while slowly building a portfolio, allowing him to cultivate his passion without sacrificing financial stability. Moreover, another common mistake is the tendency to dismiss one's emotional needs in the quest for change. Emily, for instance, initially believed that she needed to fix everything about herself before she could advocate for mental health. This pressure became another source of anxiety, nearly derailing her progress. The key takeaway here is to remember that transformation does not require erasing who you are. Instead, it's about embracing your journey, flaws, and all. By honoring your feelings and acknowledging them along the way, you create a more sustainable platform for change. As you navigate your own journey, remember that recognizing the need for change is a courageous act. Allow these examples of John and Emily to serve as motivation. They show us that change is more than a destination. It is a continuous journey filled with growth, difficulty, and ultimately, rewarding transformations. As you start envisioning the possibilities for your own life, don't forget to seek out tools and communities that will help support your aspirations. I encourage you to dive deeper into these concepts by subscribing to my channel, Inner Revolution, where we share wisdom, inspiration, and practical strategies for overcoming life's challenges. Together, we can foster the spirit of transformation in our lives and the lives of those around us. Remember, every great change begins with the willingness to recognize that change is necessary. Trust in your ability to grow, and let that belief light your path forward. As we explore the journey of recognizing the need for change, it's vital to put this understanding into action. Let's begin with a few practical exercises that you can implement right away. The first exercise invites you to create a change journal. Find a quiet space where you feel comfortable and take a moment to reflect on your current feelings. Open your journal and write down areas in your life where you sense discontent. Be honest. Allow your feelings to surface. Ask yourself, what aspects of my life feel stagnant or unfulfilling? Write until your thoughts flow freely, listing both small and significant areas where you feel a shift is necessary. This exercise will not only clarify your thoughts but also ignite the spark for potential change, making tangible what often lurks in the shadows of our minds. The second exercise focuses on visualization. Find a peaceful place to sit with your eyes closed. Take a few deep breaths, allowing yourself to relax fully. Visualize your life 3 to 5 years from now, reimagined under the light of positive change. Consider what new habits you've embraced, the relationships you've nurtured, and the achievements you've accomplished. Picture the emotions that fill your heart in this vision: joy, gratitude, and fulfillment. Let those feelings wash over you, letting each one resonate deeply. After your visualization, open your eyes and jot down what you experienced. By connecting with this future version of yourself, you're embedding the seeds of change in your subconscious mind, motivating you to take proactive steps toward making this vision a reality. The third exercise encourages you to engage in dialogue with someone trustworthy. Reach out to a friend or mentor and express your feelings of restlessness or desire for change. Share your thoughts from the Change Journal and be open about your visions for the future. As they listen and provide feedback, reflect on the insights you gain from their perspective. This exercise fosters community support, reinforcing that you are not alone on this journey of transformation. Engaging with others can illuminate new angles and uncover blind spots, transforming vague desires into well-defined goals. As you work through these exercises, take a moment to reflect on past experiences where recognizing a need for change has significantly impacted your life. Whether it was leaving a job that stifled your creativity or reevaluating a relationship that no longer served you, each of these situations can offer lessons and inspiration. Visualize yourself at that crucial moment, feel the emotions tied to those decisions, and acknowledge the courage it took to make a change. Recognizing these moments can serve as a powerful reminder of your capability to navigate transformation. As we continue this journey, it's important to maintain a mindset rooted in positivity and possibility. Embrace your ability to recognize what no longer serves you and feel the liberation that comes from making choices aligned with your true self. By actively participating in these exercises and reflecting on your past, you are empowering yourself to step boldly into the future. I encourage you to explore these ideas further and find the community of support that's vital to your journey by subscribing to my channel, Inner Revolution. Here, we celebrate the invaluable process of transformation as we walk together toward a life filled with authenticity and deeper fulfillment. Remember, acknowledging your need for change is not just a beginning, it's an invitation to create a life that resonates with who you truly are. Chapter 2. Let go of limiting beliefs. At the heart of personal transformation lies the often invisible but powerful force of limiting beliefs. Those deeply entrenched thoughts that whisper doubts into our minds and convince us we are incapable of achieving our dreams. Recognizing these beliefs is paramount in your journey to self-improvement, as they can act as barriers that stifle growth and prevent you from reaching your full potential. Limiting beliefs can take many forms, such as the notion that you are not smart enough to pursue a new career, not deserving of love, or bound to repeat the mistakes of your past. These beliefs are not always based on reality. Rather, they are shaped by our experiences, societal influences, and even our upbringing. Letting go of them is not just liberating, it is essential for fostering a life of authenticity and fulfillment. Consider the story of Michael, a talented artist who always dreamed of showcasing his work in a gallery. For years, he held on to the belief that his art wasn't good enough, convinced by a few harsh critiques in his youth that he was destined for mediocrity. This limiting belief created a significant barrier, nipping at his confidence and stalling his progress. One day, a friend challenged him to share his artwork publicly, pushing him to confront his fears. Gathering his courage, Michael organized a small exhibition and was overwhelmed by the positive feedback he received. In that moment, he realized that his self-doubt had kept him from enjoying his passion and connecting with others. By letting go of the belief that his art lacked value, he opened a door to a world full of possibilities, transforming both his career and personal life. Psychological research supports this journey of letting go. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, a widely recognized mental health treatment, emphasizes that our thoughts influence our emotions and behaviors. When we challenge and reframe our limiting beliefs, we pave the way for new, empowering narratives that can reshape our lives. A simple yet transformative practice involves identifying one specific limiting belief that resonates with you. Write it down and reflect on its origin. Ask yourself if it still serves you. Does it align with who you aspire to be? Chances are you'll discover that many of these beliefs are outdated or entirely unfounded, holding you back from pursuing your true potential. As you embark on this pivotal chapter, remember that the process of releasing limiting beliefs can be both profound and emotional. You may feel a mix of fear and excitement as you peel back the layers of doubt that have accumulated over time. This is entirely natural and part of the healing journey. Visualize yourself standing tall, free from those beliefs that once confined you, and breathe in the possibilities that await. The truth is, everyone battles limiting beliefs at some point, and overcoming them is essential for anyone striving to achieve their ambitions. I encourage you to reflect on the beliefs that may be silently anchoring you down. This journey toward self-liberation is one worth undertaking, as the rewards of letting go can lead you toward unexplored horizons of growth and fulfillment. Additionally, I invite you to connect further with this journey by subscribing to my channel, Inner Revolution, where we delve into methods for breaking free from these shackles and fostering a life filled with purpose and authenticity. Remember, the first step in transforming your life is letting go of what no longer serves you. Your potential is boundless when you release these limiting beliefs and step confidently into your true self. As we delve deeper into the process of letting go of limiting beliefs, it's illuminating to consider real-life examples that illustrate how this principle manifests in everyday situations. Take, for instance, Laura, a gifted writer who struggled for years to publish her first novel. Every time she sat down to write, she was gripped by the belief that her stories would never resonate with readers, stemming from a single rejection letter from an editor early in her career. This limiting belief paralyzed her creativity and led to countless unfinished drafts gathering dust in her attic. The turning point came one evening when a friend encouraged Laura to share her drafts during a local writer's workshop. Nervously, she read aloud passages from her work, and to her surprise, the audience responded positively, engaged by her unique voice and storytelling. In that moment, Laura realized that her belief about her writing was not a reflection of reality, but rather a barrier that had kept her from taking action. Embracing the feedback, she decided to rewrite her manuscript, finally submitting it to publishers with renewed vigor. Laura's story exemplifies how confronting and letting go of limiting beliefs can pave the way for transformation. Consider also the journey of David, an aspiring athlete who long believed that he was too old to pursue his dream of becoming a professional runner. He often reflected on missed opportunities and watched younger competitors with envy, feeling trapped in the narrative that age was an insurmountable obstacle. Inspired by a local athlete who returned to competition in his 40s, David began to question his own beliefs, pushing himself to train more rigorously than he ever thought possible. As he shed the notion that he was at a disadvantage, he not only improved his physical condition, but also cultivated a sense of self-confidence that permeated other aspects of his life. His success serves as a poignant reminder that age is merely a number. It is the beliefs we hold that often construct the barriers to our dreams. While many experience breakthroughs similar to Laura and David's, common pitfalls can emerge as well. One frequent mistake is the tendency to revert to old beliefs when faced with setbacks. After receiving initial praise, Laura grappled with self-doubt upon her manuscript's rejection from the first publisher. Yet, rather than giving in, she reminded herself of the positive affirmations she received from her workshop peers, choosing to view rejection as part of the journey, rather than a definitive judgment of her ability. Likewise, David initially encountered unanticipated health issues that made him question whether his age truly posed a risk. Instead of surrendering to these worries, he focused on listening to his body and adjusting his training plan, Recognizing that flexibility is key in both mindset and approach. It's crucial to acknowledge that setbacks are a natural part of the growth process. How we respond to them distinguishes those who ultimately succeed from those who remain trapped by their beliefs. As you reflect on your own experiences and navigate your journey, remember that the path of letting go of limiting beliefs is not always linear. It involves courage, self-compassion, and often the willingness to lean into discomfort. By recognizing that these beliefs are not unchangeable truths, but rather constructs shaped by our experiences, you create opportunities for genuine growth and fulfillment. To further explore these concepts and gain support for your journey, I invite you to subscribe to my channel, Inner Revolution. Together, we'll unearth the strength to challenge our beliefs and step into a future that embraces our limitless potential. Embracing this journey opens the door to a more authentic and empowered life, one that aligns with the person you are meant to be. As you continue on this journey of letting go of limiting beliefs, it's essential to transform insight into action, and I encourage you to implement practical exercises that will facilitate this process. First, take a moment to jot down your top 3 limiting beliefs. These could relate to any area of your life: career, relationships, or personal ambitions. Once you have identified these beliefs, create a dedicated space, whether it's a journal or a digital document, where you can visually articulate these thoughts. Following this, craft a counter-statement for each belief. For instance, if you wrote, "I am not good enough to succeed," consider reframing it to, "I have the skills and determination to achieve my goals." Allow this counter-statement to serve as a mantra that you can repeat daily, reinforcing your potential and shifting your mindset. Next, integrate visualization into your practice. Find a comfortable spot where you can relax without distractions. Close your eyes, take several deep breaths, and visualize yourself unshackled from these limiting beliefs. Picture this transformation vividly. Envision each belief melting away like snow in the sun. Feel the sense of liberation coursing through your veins. As you visualize this release, imagine what behaviors accompany these new beliefs. How do you carry yourself? What opportunities do you seek with this newfound confidence? Once you open your eyes, take a moment to reflect on these sensations and the empowering energy they bring. Write down your feelings and any insights that surfaced during your visualization. Finally, engage in dialogue with someone you trust about your limiting beliefs. Choose a friend, mentor, or family member who supports your growth. Share your identified limiting beliefs and your counterstatements, inviting them into your process. Be open to their reflections. Sometimes an outside perspective can reveal insights you might have overlooked. You could ask them if they've noticed these beliefs in your actions or choices. This exercise not only solidifies your commitment to change, but also fosters accountability, reinforcing that you do not have to navigate this journey alone. Now, as you engage in these exercises, allow yourself to reflect on the emotions that arise. Perhaps you feel fear, resistance, or even excitement. Acknowledge these feelings as natural responses to change. Remember that grappling with limiting beliefs often brings up deeply rooted fears or past experiences. It's essential to approach these feelings with self-compassion, understanding that they may be part of the process. Embrace the discomfort as a guidepost of growth and transformation. Throughout this journey, visualize your future self. Who will you become when you release these limiting beliefs? What new adventures and opportunities await you? Keep the image of this empowered self vivid in your mind, and let it motivate you to break free from the chains of doubt and fear. The courage to let go of these beliefs is a vital step toward manifesting a life that resonates with your true self. To further explore strategies for overcoming limiting beliefs, learn more about the experiences of others, and deepen your understanding of this transformative process, I invite you to subscribe to my channel, Inner Revolution. Here, we can cultivate a supportive community focused on empowerment and growth, taking each step together on this extraordinary journey toward authenticity. Your potential is limitless when you choose to embrace change and let go of what no longer serves you. And the path to a fulfilling life begins with the moment you decide to break free. Chapter 3. Shift your mindset toward growth. At the core of personal development lies the ability to shift from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. This pivotal shift can transform the way you approach challenges, failures, and new opportunities. A fixed mindset, a concept rooted in the work of psychologist Carol Dweck, asserts that our abilities and intelligence are static, leading to a fear of failure and a reluctance to embrace change. In contrast, a growth mindset embraces the concept that our capabilities can be developed through dedication, effort, and resilience. By fostering a growth mindset, you open yourself to learning, creativity, and the possibility of tremendous personal growth. To illustrate this concept, consider the story of Lisa, a talented musician who faced numerous challenges while pursuing her dreams of becoming a professional pianist. During her early years of training, she was often compared to prodigies who made remarkable strides in their craft. Over time, these comparisons led her to internalize a fixed mindset, convincing herself that she could never compete at that level. However, a turning point came when she attended a workshop led by an inspiring mentor who emphasized the importance of persistence and adaptive practice. This mentor encouraged Lisa to embrace mistakes and view them as stepping stones rather than dead ends. Inspired by this new perspective, Lisa began to challenge herself with difficult pieces, celebrated small improvements, and transformed her approach to practice. Instead of fearing failure, she embraced it as an essential part of her journey, leading her not only to master complex compositions, but also to discover the joyful nuances of her musical expression. Psychological research supports the notion that shifting toward a growth mindset can lead to greater achievement and satisfaction. Studies have shown that individuals with a growth mindset are more likely to take on challenges and persist in the face of setbacks. They see effort as a pathway to mastery rather than a sign of inadequacy. This perspective encourages risk-taking, creativity, and innovation. By engaging in self-reflection, you can identify areas of your life where you may be operating under a fixed mindset. Common phrases to consider include, "I'm just not good at that," or "I'll never be able to learn this." Challenging these thoughts is essential. Instead, ask yourself, "How can I get better at this?" Or, "What steps can I take to improve?" Even small shifts in your language can foster a more growth-oriented outlook. As you embark on this transformative journey toward a growth mindset, it's crucial to embrace the power of consistent effort over time. Recognize that change doesn't happen overnight. Rather, it's built through daily practices and a willingness to step beyond your comfort zone. Imagine a student who approaches a challenging math problem not with dread, but with curiosity, asking themselves, "What can I learn from this experience?" By reframing challenges as opportunities, you cultivate resilience and tenacity, essential traits in the pursuit of your goals. In your own life, think about the areas where you might feel stuck or complacent. What would it look like to adopt a growth mindset in those situations? Visualize the exciting possibilities that emerge. Each step taken toward embracing this mindset carries the potential to unlock new pathways and experiences. This shift can irrevocably change your relationship with success and failure, allowing you to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and optimism. To further explore the notion of growth and receive ongoing inspiration for your journey, I invite you to subscribe to my channel, Inner Revolution. Together, we will cultivate a vibrant community dedicated to personal growth and transformation. By embracing a growth mindset, you can rewrite your narrative and step boldly into a future filled with possibilities, where every challenge becomes an opportunity for growth, and every setback serves as a stepping stone toward your dreams. As we delve deeper into the transformative power of adopting a growth mindset, it's helpful to look at real-world examples that illustrate how this principle manifests in everyday life. Consider Jason, an aspiring entrepreneur who launched a tech startup. Initially, his first product launch was met with failure, as customer feedback revealed flaws that he hadn't anticipated. Faced with disappointment, Jason could have easily succumbed to a fixed mindset, viewing this setback as a defining moment of inadequacy. Instead, he chose to see it as an opportunity for growth. He meticulously gathered the feedback, identified the critical areas for improvement, and embraced constructive criticism. Rather than shying away from challenges, he immersed himself in research about consumer behavior and product design. This shift not only equipped him with the skills necessary to refine his product, but also ignited within him a sense of resilience. His next launch was a resounding success, not only due to the improvements made, but also because his newfound mindset allowed him to engage more effectively with his customers. Similarly, let's reflect on Maria, a high school mathematics teacher who struggled with self-doubt. Early in her career, she often felt overwhelmed, believing she lacked the innate talent needed to inspire her students. However, after attending a workshop centered around the growth mindset, Maria began to reshuffle her perspective. She realized that her enthusiasm for learning was just as valuable as natural aptitude. With renewed passion, she adopted new teaching techniques and actively encouraged her students to embrace mistakes as part of the learning process. The classroom atmosphere transformed, with students taking increased risks and thriving as they learned they could grow through effort and perseverance. The shift in mindset positively impacted both Maria and her students, creating a culture of collaboration and curiosity. While many individuals experience breakthroughs by shifting toward a growth mindset, it's also important to address common pitfalls that may arise on this journey. One frequent mistake is falling back into old, fixed thinking patterns, especially when facing criticism or obstacles. For example, after receiving constructive feedback on a project, some people might spiral into self-doubt instead of using the feedback as a tool for improvement. To counteract this tendency, it's essential to cultivate self-awareness. Remind yourself that feedback is not a reflection of your worth, but rather an opportunity for growth. This realization provides a healthier perspective, allowing you to approach challenges with curiosity rather than fear. Another common challenge is expecting immediate results from a newly adopted growth mindset. Personal transformation is often a gradual process, requiring patience and practice. Embracing a mindset of continuous improvement takes time and consistent effort. Just like honing a skill or learning an instrument, mastering the growth mindset involves persistence and the understanding that progress isn't always linear. Celebrate small successes along the way, and don't be discouraged by delays or setbacks. Each experience contributes to your overarching growth narrative. As you embark on your journey toward cultivating a growth mindset, embrace the notion that every challenge presents an opportunity for learning and personal development. Reflect on your own life and consider the areas where adopting this mindset could lead to profound changes. Visualize yourself facing obstacles with confidence, armed with the understanding that every effort you undertake is a step toward your potential. To continue exploring this empowering path and engage with a community of like-minded individuals dedicated to growth, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel, Inner Revolution. Together, we can celebrate the beauty of transformation, support each other's journeys, and unlock our limitless potential. Embracing a growth mindset is not just an individual endeavor. It's a shared journey toward a future filled with endless possibilities and opportunities for success. As you embrace the transformative power of adopting a growth mindset, it's essential to take actionable steps that reinforce this new perspective. One practical exercise to consider is to create a growth mindset reflection journal. Find a quiet space and dedicate a notebook or digital document to this purpose. Begin by reflecting each day on a situation where you faced a challenge or experienced a setback. Write about your initial thoughts and feelings surrounding that experience. Were you discouraged? Did you feel like giving up? Now, reframe those thoughts through the lens of a growth mindset. What lessons can you extract from this experience? How can you view it as an opportunity for learning and development? As you document these reflections, allow yourself to feel the shift within. Observe how each event transforms from an obstacle into a stepping stone, fostering resilience and curiosity. Another powerful exercise is to visualize success in an area of your life where you desire growth. Find a comfortable spot, close your eyes, and take several deep breaths, allowing your body to relax. Envision yourself engaging in an activity. Perhaps it's a presentation at work, a challenging athletic endeavor, or even pursuing a creative project. See every detail vividly, Imagine the sights, sounds, and feelings associated with this achievement. Feel the exhilaration that washes over you as you succeed, relishing in the emotions that accompany this vision of accomplishment. After this visualization, open your eyes and capture your experience on paper or in your journal. Reflect on how it feels to picture yourself thriving in that scenario. By engaging your senses and emotions during this visualization, you reinforce the belief that success is not only possible, but within your grasp. The third exercise involves setting a small, attainable goal that challenges your current abilities. Choose an area in your life where you feel limited and set a specific target that stretches your comfort zone. For example, if you fear public speaking, aim to present a short idea to a small group of friends. If writing intimidates you, commit to penning a short piece each week, regardless of its perceived quality. As you work towards this goal, keep a record of your progress, noting the challenges you face and how you overcome them. Celebrate each victory, no matter how small, and pay attention to the internal dialogue that emerges as you navigate this process. Acknowledge the fears, but reaffirm your commitment to growth. Recognizing that you can learn from each experience will help you cultivate an enduring growth mindset. As you embark on these exercises, reflect on the emotions that surface. Notice any feelings of fear or doubt, but also allow space for excitement and motivation. Understand that shifting to a growth mindset involves navigating a complex emotional landscape. Observe how your perceptions change with each small success, recognizing that growth is often accompanied by discomfort. This balance between challenge and comfort is where real transformation occurs. By implementing these exercises, you actively shape a mindset that embraces learning, resilience, and the exploration of potential. Remember, the journey toward a growth mindset is unique to each individual, and there's no wrong way to move forward. To continue receiving inspiration and practical guidance as you cultivate this transformative mindset, I invite you to subscribe to my channel, Inner Revolution. Together, we'll explore the vast possibilities that unfold when you choose to embrace a growth-oriented perspective, allowing you to break free from limitations and step confidently into the life you envision. Your journey toward personal growth is just beginning, and each step you take brings you closer to the extraordinary. Chapter 4. Rebuild your inner foundation. Rebuilding your inner foundation is a crucial step in the journey toward personal transformation. This concept revolves around identifying and fortifying the core beliefs, values, and principles that shape who you are. Much like a sturdy building relies on a solid foundation, your emotional and mental well-being depends on a strong internal structure. When faced with life's challenges, many individuals discover that their foundation is built on outdated beliefs or external expectations, rather than their authentic selves. It is only by reassessing and reconstructing this foundation that you can foster true growth and resilience. To illustrate this process, let's consider the story of Tom, a young professional stuck in a job he despised. He spent years anticipating promotions and positive feedback from his supervisors, only to feel empty and unfulfilled. Although he excelled at his work, he realized that his motivation stemmed from seeking approval rather than pursuing what genuinely resonated with him. After grappling with feelings of burnout and dissatisfaction, Tom began to explore what truly mattered to him. Through self-reflection, he identified values that had been neglected: creativity, passion for design, and a desire to impact the community. With a newfound focus, he decided to leave his corporate job and pursue a career in social entrepreneurship. By rebuilding his inner foundation based on his authentic values, Tom found not only fulfillment in his work, but also a sense of purpose that had long eluded him. Psychological studies have shown that aligning our actions with our core values significantly enhances our overall well-being and life satisfaction. When your decisions and life path are anchored in what you value most, you cultivate a deeper sense of meaning and fulfillment. This alignment fosters resilience in the face of adversity, as you become better equipped to navigate challenges when you know they resonate with your true self. On the other hand, a disjointed foundation often leads to confusion, dissatisfaction, and a recurring cycle of self-doubt. As you consider your own inner foundation, take some time to ponder the values that guide your life. What principles do you hold dear, and how closely does your daily life reflect these values? There may be instances in which external factors, such as societal expectations or family influences, have impacted your sense of self. By consciously re-evaluating these influences, you create space for greater authenticity in your life. Allow yourself the freedom to step outside the confines of others' expectations and delve into what genuinely resonates with your heart. This practice not only rebuilds your inner foundation, but also sets a powerful example for those around you. Beyond identifying your values, a significant component of this journey is developing self-compassion. Many of us are our harshest critics, often questioning our worth when we falter. Acknowledging your imperfection and treating yourself with kindness transforms your inner dialogue, allowing self-acceptance to set the stage for growth. For example, imagine during challenging times, instead of berating yourself for mistakes, you ask, "What can I learn from this experience?" This simple shift fosters an environment that encourages exploration and reduces self-imposed pressures. As you embark on the process of reconstructing your inner foundation, visualize the strong, supportive structure that will carry you forward. Picture it filled with your core values and beliefs, each one contributing to a solid framework that provides comfort and stability. With this in mind, take a moment to document your reflections in a journal or share them with trusted friends. Be open about your journey of self-discovery. Vulnerability allows for deeper connections and understanding. I invite you to immerse yourself further in this transformative process by subscribing to my channel, Inner Revolution. Together, we can delve deeper into rebuilding our inner foundations, cultivating authenticity, and nurturing resilience. Remember, taking the time to reconstruct your foundation is an empowering step toward realizing your true potential. You are forging a path toward a more genuine, fulfilling life, and every effort you make builds the strength to face whatever lies ahead. As we delve deeper into the process of rebuilding your inner foundation, consider the powerful impact it can have on daily life through relatable, real-world examples. Take, for instance, the story of Anna, a marketing executive who experienced a profound shift when she realized that her career choices were primarily based on external validation rather than her true interests. Despite achieving promotions, she found herself increasingly unfulfilled. This persistent feeling of emptiness encouraged Anna to engage in self-reflection, ultimately leading her to explore her authentic values. With courage, she began to identify aspects of her personality and passions that were deeply rooted in her love for creative storytelling and personal connections. This exploration ignited a desire to pivot her career towards a role in communications for a nonprofit organization where she could leverage her skills to foster community engagement. By rebuilding her inner foundation based on her core values, Anna not only found professional satisfaction, but also a renewed sense of purpose that infused her life with joy. Another compelling example is Michael, a high school teacher who, after years of following a traditional teaching curriculum, felt increasingly disconnected from his students. He realized that the rigid structure of his teaching methods was a reflection of outdated beliefs about education he had inherited from his own schooling. Recognizing this misalignment led Michael to embark on a journey of discovery. He explored progressive educational philosophies, focusing on student engagement and experiential learning. In his quest to align his teaching methods with his values of creativity and collaboration, he transformed his classroom into a vibrant learning environment that encouraged students to express themselves and take ownership of their education. This transformation not only revitalized Michael's passion for teaching, but also cultivated a deeper connection with his students, as they thrived in an environment that recognized their individuality and needs. While these examples illustrate the positive potential of rebuilding one's inner foundation, it's essential to remain conscious of common pitfalls along this journey. One common mistake is attempting to reconstruct your foundation based on external pressure rather than personal reflection. The adage, "Follow your passion," can easily be misinterpreted as a directive to chase societal standards of success rather than a call to tune into your intrinsic desires. It's crucial to navigate this process with self-honesty. Take the time to truly reflect on what brings you fulfillment instead of conforming to what others deem as viable paths. Embrace the reality that building your inner foundation is a highly personal journey, one which thrives on introspection and authenticity. Another challenge that may arise is the fear of change. Even after recognizing what you truly desire, stepping outside your comfort zone can evoke anxiety. It's important to remind yourself that discomfort often precedes growth. Acknowledge your fears, but don't let them dictate your actions. For instance, when Anna decided to transition into the nonprofit sector, she faced self-doubt and apprehension about starting anew. However, she sought mentorship, listened to her instincts, and took gradual steps to embrace this change. This approach allowed her to build confidence as she laid the groundwork for her new path. As you reflect on your own life and consider areas for reconstruction, keep in mind the power of visualization. Picture yourself as the architect of your life. What principles do you wish to establish as the cornerstones of your existence? Remember that this journey is not only about building anew, but also reinforcing the strengths that are already deeply rooted within you. By actively engaging in this process, you open yourself to a more authentic and meaningful life. To continue exploring the principles of self-discovery and inner strength, I invite you to subscribe to my channel, Inner Revolution. Together, we can uncover the rich tapestry of our inner worlds and support one another in the vital work of rebuilding our foundations. Embrace the power of transformation. The life you envision awaits as you commit to this journey of authenticity and fulfillment. You are the architect of your life, and every step taken toward rebuilding your inner foundation brings you closer to the life you desire. As we continue this important journey of rebuilding your inner foundation, it's essential to integrate practical exercises that will help solidify the concepts discussed so far. One powerful exercise is to create a personal values inventory. Start by finding a quiet place where you feel comfortable and can reflect without distractions. Take a few moments to think about what truly matters to you in life. Consider experiences that brought you joy, fulfillment, or a sense of accomplishment, and the underlying values that were present during these moments. Write down at least 5 core values that resonate deeply with you. Once you've identified them, create a visual representation. This could be a vision board, a list taped to your bathroom mirror, or a digital document that you can revisit regularly. This tangible reminder will serve as a touchstone, helping you align your daily actions with your authentic self and reinforcing the inner foundation you're building. Another impactful exercise involves crafting a personal mission statement. Begin by reflecting on your desires and the impact you want to make in the world. What legacy do you want to leave behind? What kind of person do you aspire to become? Using these reflections, write a concise mission statement that encapsulates your core values and aspirations. For instance, it might read, to inspire others through creativity and compassion, fostering communities built on trust and mutual support. After crafting your mission statement, place it in a visible spot where you can read it daily. Allow it to guide your choices and actions, acting as a powerful reminder of the inner foundation you are actively cultivating. Lastly, engage in a self-reflective journaling session. Set aside time, perhaps at the end of each week, to reflect on your experiences, thoughts, and feelings. Begin by reviewing moments from the week when you felt aligned with your values and mission. What did those moments look like? How did they make you feel? Conversely, identify times when you felt disconnected or misaligned with your values. Explore the emotions that surfaced during those instances and consider what influenced those feelings. This practice not only promotes self-awareness but also helps you navigate challenges and celebrate successes as you rebuild your inner foundation. As you embark on these exercises, allow yourself to visualize the strong and supportive structure you are creating within. Picture it filled with your core values, goals, and authentic aspirations. Feel the sense of stability it brings into your life and the empowerment that arises from taking these deliberate steps toward authenticity. It's vital to engage your senses during this process. Imagine the emotions you experience when you are fully aligned with your purpose and core values. Recognize that this foundation is not merely an abstract concept. It manifests in your actions and interactions with the world around you. Throughout this journey, remind yourself that the process of rebuilding your inner foundation is not a race. It requires patience and dedication. Embrace each step and celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Acknowledge that this is a continuous journey of growth and self-discovery, one that will undoubtedly evolve as you do. Share your experiences with others and seek support, as vulnerability and connection foster deeper understanding and growth. To further explore the principles of self-discovery and inner strength, I warmly invite you to subscribe to my channel, Inner Revolution. Together, we can dive deeper into the transformative power of rebuilding our inner foundations, nurturing resilience, and cultivating authenticity. Your commitment to this journey signifies a courageous step toward a genuine and fulfilling life, one that aligns harmoniously with the core of who you are. Embrace the process. Each decision to reinforce your inner foundation draws you closer to the extraordinary possibility that awaits. Chapter 5: Strengthen Emotional Awareness and Control. Strengthening emotional awareness and control is a transformative journey toward understanding and managing our emotions in healthier, more empowering ways. Emotional awareness involves recognizing our feelings and understanding the triggers that influence them. This self-awareness is crucial. Without it, we can find ourselves reacting to situations impulsively rather than thoughtfully. By fostering emotional control, we empower ourselves to respond to life's challenges in a balanced manner, allowing us to maintain composure and make intentional choices that align with our values and goals. Consider the story of Lisa, a compassionate nurse who dedicated herself to caring for others, often at the cost of her own emotional well-being. Working in a high-pressure environment, she frequently faced stressful situations that left her feeling overwhelmed and frustrated. Initially, Lisa dismissed her feelings, believing that her role was to be strong for her patients and colleagues. However, the mounting stress led her to experience emotional fatigue, which impacted her work and personal life. It was during a reflective moment, while driving home after a particularly challenging day, that Lisa realized her emotional responses were not only valid but essential to acknowledge. This epiphany prompted her to explore emotional awareness actively. She began journaling her feelings each day, gaining insight into what triggered her emotional highs and lows. Psychological research emphasizes the importance of emotional awareness for mental health. Studies show that individuals who practice emotional awareness are better equipped to handle stress and make sound decisions. They exhibit greater resilience and are often more successful in interpersonal relationships. By recognizing and labeling their emotions, whether they are feelings of joy, anger, sadness, or anxiety, individuals can better understand their reactions and the impact those feelings have on their lives. Building emotional awareness helps break the cycle of emotional suppression and allows for a healthier expression of feelings. As Lisa engaged in this journey of self-discovery, she found that understanding her emotions allowed her to control her responses more effectively. When triggered by a stressful situation, instead of reacting defensively, she began to pause and assess her feelings. She would ask herself, "What am I feeling right now? What triggered this emotion?" This mindful approach helped her to identify patterns and recognize when her feelings of frustration might be rooted in external pressures or unrealistic expectations. In this way, Lisa cultivated a sense of agency over her emotions. One of the key insights she discovered was the significance of self-compassion in nurturing emotional awareness. By treating herself with kindness, acknowledging that it was okay to feel overwhelmed or exhausted, Lisa allowed herself the space to breathe and process her emotions. This shift led to less shame associated with her feelings and a greater capacity to express her needs, both at work and in her personal life. Seeking support from colleagues and establishing healthy boundaries became natural extensions of her newfound awareness. Throughout this process, it's vital to engage in self-reflection. Ask yourself what emotions you tend to shy away from or suppress, and consider how this avoidance might be affecting your daily interactions or decision-making. Remember that emotional awareness isn't about avoiding negative emotions. Rather, it's about recognizing their presence and understanding their influence on your behavior. Acknowledging emotions can be liberating and allows for deeper authenticity in all areas of life. To further explore emotional awareness and gain support in your journey, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel, Inner Revolution. Together, we can create a nurturing community dedicated to fostering emotional growth and resilience. The journey to strengthen emotional awareness and control is not only transformative, it can redefine your relationship with yourself and others, leading to a more fulfilling, balanced existence. Embrace the process and remember that every step takes you closer to a life of deeper understanding and emotional intelligence. As we explore the depths of strengthening emotional awareness and control, it's enlightening to examine real-world examples that illustrate how this principle manifests in daily life. Consider the story of Rachel, a project manager who often found herself stressed and overwhelmed by tight deadlines and conflicting priorities. In an effort to maintain her reputation as a high achiever, she pushed her emotions aside, believing that vulnerability could be seen as weakness. However, as the pressure mounted, Rachel started to experience anxiety attacks, prompting her to reevaluate her approach. Through a journey of self-exploration, she began to embrace her emotions rather than suppress them. Rachel discovered that acknowledging her feelings not only alleviated her stress, but also improved her communication with her team. By expressing her challenges openly, she fostered an empathetic environment that encouraged collaboration rather than competition. This shift not only enhanced her leadership skills, but also led to more effective problem-solving among her colleagues, proving that emotional awareness can create a healthier workplace culture. Similarly, let's look at John, a father of two who struggled with feelings of frustration and inadequacy. After realizing how his reactive outbursts affected his family, John recognized the urgent need to develop emotional control. He started practicing mindfulness techniques such as deep breathing and meditation. At first, John found it challenging to maintain focus and patience. However, with time and persistence, he learned to recognize the early signs of his frustration. During moments when he felt overwhelmed, he would take a step back, breathe deeply, and provide himself the space to assess his feelings without judgment. This practice not only helped John to respond more calmly, but also allowed him to connect more intentionally with his children, ultimately fostering a more supportive and understanding family dynamic. While positive outcomes like those experienced by Rachel and John are certainly attainable, it's important to acknowledge common pitfalls that can derail our journey toward emotional mastery. One frequent mistake people make is equating emotional awareness with emotional overwhelm. This misconception can lead to avoidance rather than acceptance. For instance, someone may recognize they are feeling sad, but then convince themselves that they should simply ignore it to maintain a positive outlook. Instead, it is vital to understand that emotional awareness involves recognizing and naming the feeling, then processing it constructively. Engaging with your emotions rather than avoiding them opens the door to deeper self-understanding and allows for healthier emotional expression. Another challenge can be the tendency to rush into emotional reactions without taking the time to reflect. People often react out of habit or conditioning, allowing their emotions to dictate their responses. To counter this, creating a personal mantra such as pause, breathe, reflect can serve as a helpful reminder to pause before reacting, particularly in emotionally charged situations. This conscious choice to breathe and reflect can transform potential conflicts into opportunities for understanding. As you navigate your own journey toward emotional awareness and control, reflect on your personal experiences with identifying and managing your emotions. Acknowledge that this is a gradual process, and it's okay to have ups and downs along the way. Celebrate the victories, no matter how small, and embrace the lessons learned during challenging moments. To further engage with the principles of emotional growth and receive support on your journey, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel, Inner Revolution. Together, we can cultivate a community that values emotional intelligence, resilience, and personal development. Remember, strengthening your emotional awareness and control is not just a personal journey. It is a path toward a more authentic and fulfilling life. By recognizing and embracing your emotions, you empower yourself to navigate challenges with grace and ease. This journey is yours to explore, and every step taken brings you closer to mastering your emotional landscape. As we continue our exploration of strengthening emotional awareness and control, it's important to integrate practical exercises that will actively help you develop these skills. One effective exercise is to practice the feelings check-in. To begin, set aside a few moments during your day, perhaps in the morning or before bed, to pause and reflect on your emotional state. Find a quiet space where you can sit comfortably without distractions. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths, grounding yourself in the present moment. Then, ask yourself, what emotions am I experiencing right now? Take your time to label these feelings. Are you excited, anxious, overwhelmed, or perhaps content? Allow yourself to fully acknowledge these emotions without judgment. Write down your reflections in a journal, capturing not only what you feel, but also any triggers that may have contributed to those emotions. This practice will enhance your emotional awareness, helping you to recognize patterns and trends in your emotional responses over time. Another useful exercise is the emotional response evaluation. This exercise encourages you to assess your reactions to specific situations. To implement this, recall a recent event that elicited a strong emotional response, maybe an argument with a friend or a stressful moment at work. Write down a brief description of the event and the emotions you felt during and after. Reflect on how you responded. Did you react impulsively, or were you able to pause and consider your emotions before acting? After detailing your response, think about how you might handle a similar situation in the future. Write down alternative responses that would be more aligned with your emotional goals, focusing on what a calmer, more balanced reaction might look like. This evaluation fosters self-reflection and equips you with strategies to handle emotions more effectively in subsequent situations. A third exercise to deepen your understanding of emotional control involves guided visualization. Find a comfortable position, sit quietly, and close your eyes. Picture a peaceful space where you feel completely safe and relaxed, a serene beach, a calm forest, or a cozy room. Imagine yourself navigating a challenging emotional moment in this safe space. Visualize yourself experiencing the emotions fully, but from a distance, as if you're observing them, rather than being consumed by them. Breathe deeply and allow the tranquility of this safe place to fill you, creating a sense of calm as you acknowledge your feelings. After this visualization, slowly open your eyes and take a moment to reflect on how it felt to experience your emotions from a place of safety. Consider writing down your observations, noting the insights gained from this exercise. Engaging in these exercises will not only foster emotional awareness, but also enhance your ability to respond to emotions in a balanced way. Throughout this process, visualize your emotional landscape as a vibrant tapestry, each thread representing a different feeling or experience. Acknowledge that all emotions, even the challenging ones, contribute to the richness of your experience. As you strengthen your emotional awareness and control, remember to practice self-compassion. Emotions can be complex and sometimes overwhelming, and it's essential to treat yourself gently as you navigate this journey. To gain further insights and engage with a community supporting emotional growth, I warmly invite you to subscribe to my channel, Inner Revolution. Here, you will find resources and encouragement to continue evolving your emotional intelligence and resilience. Strengthening your emotional awareness and control is a lifelong journey, one filled with moments of discovery and growth. With each exercise you undertake, you are not only gaining a deeper understanding of yourself, but also empowering yourself to respond to life's challenges with grace and clarity. Embrace this transformative process, knowing that you are profoundly capable of creating a life that aligns with your true self. Chapter 6. Redesign your identity with purpose. Redesigning your identity with purpose is a transformative endeavor that allows you to align your self-concept with your values, passions, and aspirations. This concept revolves around the understanding that our identities are not fixed or predetermined. We have the power to reshape who we are based on our experiences and choices. As we engage in personal growth, particularly after shedding limiting beliefs and enhancing our emotional awareness, we create a fertile ground for redefining ourselves. Just as an artist approaches a canvas with a vision, each of us can create a life that reflects our true essence by intentionally crafting our identity. To illustrate the profound impact of purposeful identity redesign, let's consider the journey of Sarah, a marketing professional who felt unfulfilled despite achieving significant career milestones. For years, she defined herself through her job title, believing that her worth hinged on professional success. However, the relentless pursuit of external validation left her feeling disconnected and discontented. It wasn't until a close friend's passing shook her to her core that Sarah was forced to confront her life choices. In the wake of that emotional upheaval, she began questioning her identity and what truly mattered to her. This introspection led her to explore her values beyond her work. Through journaling and reflective meditation, Sarah discovered a passion for environmental sustainability that had always lingered in the background but had never been prioritized. With this newfound clarity, she embarked on a journey to integrate that passion into her life, leading her to shift her career toward sustainability consulting. By redesigning her identity with purpose, Sarah not only found renewed energy in her work, but also fostered a deeper connection to herself and her community. Psychological studies support the idea that identity is malleable and can evolve with changing circumstances. The self-concept is a dynamic construct influenced by our environments, relationships, and experiences. Understanding that your identity can shift liberates you from the constraints of past definitions and encourages you to embrace possibility. This awareness empowers you to let go of outdated versions of yourself, making space for the person you aspire to become. As you reflect on your own identity, consider the aspects of yourself that resonate with who you are at your core. Perhaps you've been influenced by societal expectations or familial pressures. Allow yourself the grace to release these external definitions and ask, who am I without these labels? This question can lead you to uncover invaluable insights about your true self. It may be helpful to visualize the ideal version of yourself. What qualities does this version embody? How does this person navigate life, and what values guide their actions? Engaging in this exercise not only ignites your imagination, but also serves as a roadmap for the changes you wish to pursue. Additionally, be mindful that redesigning your identity is not without its challenges. You may encounter skepticism from those around you, including friends or family who may struggle to accept your evolving self. It's important to remain steadfast in your commitment to growth, understanding that your journey is uniquely yours. Embrace the idea that transformation is a natural part of life, and as you authentically express your evolving identity, you may even inspire others to embark on their own journeys of self-discovery. Throughout this process, cultivate a sense of compassion for yourself. Redesigning your identity requires patience and resilience, reminiscent of an artist continually refining their work. As you take steps toward aligning your identity with your purpose, remember to celebrate small successes along the way. Each moment of clarity, each courageous choice, and each instance of deep introspection is instrumental in painting a more vibrant and authentic picture of who you are. To further engage with the concepts of identity and purpose, I invite you to subscribe to my channel, Inner Revolution. Together, we can explore the intricacies of redesigning our identities while creating a community that supports and uplifts one another in our unique quests. Embrace this powerful journey of self-redefinition. You are the architect of your identity, and every choice you make contributes to the masterpiece that is your life. Allow your evolving self to emerge, knowing that you possess the strength to design a life aligned with your deepest aspirations. As we delve deeper into the process of redesigning your identity with purpose, it's beneficial to examine how this principle manifests in the lives of those who embrace it. Take the story of Jake, a high school teacher who felt trapped in a monotonous routine. Although he began his career with enthusiasm, years of standardized testing and administrative pressure gradually drained his passion for teaching. One day, while having a candid conversation with a former colleague who had transitioned to educational mentoring, Jake experienced a revelation about the impact he could have beyond his classroom. Inspired by the idea of cultivating the next generation of educators, he redefined his identity from merely a teacher to a mentor who shapes future teachers. This shift in perspective reignited his enthusiasm for his work as he began developing workshops and leadership programs designed to inspire new educators. By embracing this purposeful change, Jake not only transformed his own career, but also left a lasting impact on his students and colleagues. Similarly, consider Julia, a marketing executive who found herself increasingly unfulfilled despite climbing the corporate ladder. After years of working tirelessly to uphold a corporate persona, Julia took a sabbatical to travel. This journey allowed her to immerse herself in different cultures, prompting her to reflect on her true identity and what fulfillment meant to her. Following her travels, Julia realized that her passion lay in promoting sustainability and ethical practices in business. Upon her return, she made the bold choice to leave her job and start her own marketing agency, devoted to helping eco-friendly brands thrive. Julia's identity transition not only gave her a renewed sense of purpose, but also aligned her work with her belief in social responsibility. Her story illustrates the beauty of courageously embracing one's authentic self, resulting in a meaningful and impactful career. While these narratives highlight profound success, it's essential to remain mindful of the potential pitfalls that can accompany the process of redesigning your identity. One common mistake is underestimating the challenges that come with change. As Jake and Julia demonstrated, redefining your identity often requires stepping outside your comfort zone, and that can be intimidating. Embrace the discomfort as a necessary ingredient for growth. When faced with resistance from others or yourself, acknowledge those feelings without letting them dictate your journey. Instead of succumbing to the fear of judgment or failure, remind yourself that transformation is often met with skepticism, and that's a natural part of the process. Lean into the support of friends, mentors, or communities who believe in your journey, as this reinforcement can bolster your resolve. Another hurdle can be the tendency to seek immediate results. The journey toward an authentic identity is often gradual, resembling a slow journey of discovery rather than a quick destination. Jake didn't become a mentor overnight. It took continuous effort and reflection. Similarly, Julia faced learning curves and early uncertainty as she launched her agency. Embrace patience and allow yourself to relish the process of exploration. Celebrate small milestones along the way, as each step brings you closer to the full realization of your new identity. As you navigate your own journey of redesigning your identity, remember that this is a deeply personal and transformative experience. Picture the life you are striving to create, not just in terms of career, but across all aspects of your existence. Engage with the emotions tied to this vision, from excitement to hope, and allow this energy to guide your steps. To delve deeper into the art of identity transformation and connect with like-minded individuals on similar journeys, I invite you to subscribe to my channel, Inner Revolution. Together, we can explore the intricate nuances of purpose-driven change and support one another in the ongoing quest to live authentically. Embrace this journey with open arms, for you have the power to redefine who you are and how you contribute to the world. Every step you take toward this purpose-filled identity brings you closer to becoming the version of yourself you truly aspire to be. As we continue our journey of redesigning your identity with purpose, integrating practical exercises into your daily routine can significantly enhance this transformative process. One powerful exercise is the identity visioning. To begin, find a quiet space where you can sit comfortably and reflect without distractions. Close your eyes and take several deep breaths, allowing yourself to relax. Visualize the person you want to become in vivid detail. What are your key traits and values? How do you carry yourself? Picture yourself stepping into this new identity and experiencing a day in your life. What does your environment look like? What activities are you engaged in? What kind of interactions do you have with others? After this visualization, take a moment to write down what you saw, focusing on the emotions and sensations that accompanied this imagined experience. This exercise will not only help clarify your aspirations, but also ignite the motivation you need to pursue them. Another enriching exercise is the identity journal. This entails setting aside time each day to articulate your thoughts surrounding your evolving identity. Start by writing about the traits you currently identify with and how they have shaped your life thus far. Next, write about the qualities you wish to embody moving forward. Engage with your feelings and consider the motivations behind these desired traits. Are they rooted in personal experiences, or do they reflect external expectations? Allow your journal to be a safe space for exploration. By documenting your thoughts regularly, you create a roadmap for your journey and can track your progress as you step into your new self. A third practical exercise involves seeking feedback from trusted friends or mentors about your strengths and the sides of your identity they perceive as your most authentic self. Approach these conversations with an open heart and mind. Share your intentions for redesigning your identity and ask for insights on areas they think you excel in, or aspects of your personality that shine. Pay close attention to their observations and feedback. This external validation can provide valuable perspectives that you might not have fully recognized yourself. After these discussions, reflect on how their insights align with your vision and identify any patterns or affirmations that resonate with your aspirations. Engaging in these practical exercises allows you to infuse your daily life with intention and reflection as you navigate the process of redesigning your identity. Embrace your experiences with curiosity and a willingness to explore. Remember to visualize your desired self, allowing the emotions tied to those aspirations to guide your choices. As you practice self-reflection, it is vital to highlight the nuances of your journey. Collectively, these exercises help to solidify your evolving identity, acting as tools for clarity and motivation. Throughout this transformative work, be gentle with yourself. Redesigning your identity is not a linear process, and you may encounter moments of doubt or confusion along the way. It is natural to feel a mix of excitement and apprehension as you embark on this journey. When challenges arise, remind yourself of the vision you have created and lean into your emotional awareness to navigate these complexities with grace. To further explore the transformative power of identity redesign and connect with others on a similar path, I invite you to subscribe to my channel, Inner Revolution. There, we can explore deeper insights and strategies for crafting a life that resonates with your authentic self. Embrace this journey wholeheartedly, for you have the incredible opportunity to reshape who you are and create a life that embodies your deepest values and dreams. Your story is yours to tell, and each step you take toward redesigning your identity paves the way for a future filled with purpose and fulfillment. Chapter 7. Unlock the Power of Self-Discovery. Unlocking the power of self-discovery is an essential process that enables individuals to gain profound insights into their authentic selves. At its core, self-discovery is about exploring the depths of who you are, your interests, passions, values, and beliefs. This journey often involves peeling back the layers that society, upbringing, and life experiences have placed upon you, revealing the true essence of your identity. Engaging in self-discovery not only enriches your understanding of yourself, but also empowers you to create a life that aligns with your innermost desires and aspirations. Consider the journey of Mark, a software engineer who once defined himself solely by his career. Although he excelled in his technical skills and achieved considerable success, Mark sensed a persistent emptiness beneath the surface. After years of feeling trapped in the corporate grind, he decided to take a sabbatical. This time away from the demands of his job provided him with a unique opportunity for reflection. He embarked on a series of experiences, traveling to new places, volunteering for local charities, and engaging in art workshops. These varied adventures allowed him to confront parts of himself that had long been overshadowed by work. During this reflective phase, Mark discovered a passion for storytelling through visual art, a talent he had never fully acknowledged. It became clear to him that self-discovery isn't solely about uncovering what you want to do, but also about realizing what brings you joy and fulfillment. Psychological research supports the notion that self-discovery can lead to greater life satisfaction and emotional well-being. Studies show that individuals who engage in reflective self-exploration are often better equipped to set meaningful goals aligned with their authentic selves. This alignment fosters a sense of purpose and belonging, reducing feelings of confusion and disconnection. By taking the time to understand your desires, motivations, and aspirations, you cultivate a heightened awareness of your unique path. As you embark on your own journey of self-discovery, consider the questions that will guide your exploration. What activities make you lose track of time? What values resonate most profoundly with your sense of self? Reflect on moments in your life when you felt most alive and engaged. This retrospective approach can illuminate patterns and passions that define your identity. Engaging with these questions may sometimes lead to unexpected revelations, insights that can serve as a compass, guiding you toward new possibilities. It's also important to acknowledge that the journey of self-discovery may come with discomfort. As you explore your identity, you might confront beliefs or habits that no longer serve you. For instance, if you've always sought approval from others, breaking that pattern can evoke feelings of vulnerability. Embrace these feelings as part of the transformative process. Recognizing and working through discomfort can lead to significant breakthroughs and a deeper understanding of your true self. As Mark continued his path of self-discovery, he gradually began to incorporate art into his life, intertwining it with his career in technology. This creative outlet provided him with new avenues for expression and connection with others, ultimately leading him to establish a platform that blends storytelling and tech development. His journey illustrates that self-discovery can unlock hidden talents and reshape how you live and work. Remember, self-discovery is a continuous journey, not a destination. Each moment spent reflecting, exploring, and engaging with life presents new opportunities for growth and understanding. Allow yourself the freedom to embrace change and remain curious about who you are becoming. To delve deeper into the transformative experiences of self-discovery and connect with a community of individuals on similar paths, I invite you to subscribe to my channel, Inner Revolution. Together, we can explore the depths of our identities and celebrate the journey of embracing our authentic selves. Unlocking the power of self-discovery opens doors to endless possibilities, allowing you to live a life that resonates with the core of who you are. Embrace this journey with curiosity and courage as you take the next step toward your authentic self. As we explore further into the transformative journey of self-discovery, it becomes essential to look at specific, real-world examples that illustrate how this principle can shape and enrich our lives. Take the story of Lisa, a young woman who felt the weight of societal expectations heavy upon her shoulders. After completing her degree in finance, an area her family had deemed successful, she found herself lost in a career that didn't ignite her passion. Each day felt monotonous, and she experienced a profound sense of disconnection from her own identity. Thankfully, Lisa decided to take a sabbatical. During this time away from the pressures of the corporate world, she experimented with different activities that genuinely interested her, from painting to yoga. This exploration served as a crucial turning point, allowing her to reconnect with her creative side and reflect on her values. Through this mindful engagement, Lisa discovered her true calling in holistic wellness and decided to pursue a career as a wellness coach. By embracing self-discovery, she crafted a new life centered around purpose and passion, transforming her sense of fulfillment and joy. Similarly, let's consider the path of David, a mid-level manager who faced burnout and dissatisfaction in his work life. For years, he had followed a conventional corporate pathway, driven by titles and promotions. However, after attending a leadership workshop focusing on self-awareness, David felt inspired to reflect on his professional identity and the impact he wished to make. He began journaling about his values and vision for the future, actively seeking to unearth what truly mattered to him beyond status. This self-exploration led him to realize he found immense joy in mentoring young professionals. Instead of chasing mere promotions, David redirected his focus toward creating mentorship initiatives within his company. His decision not only revitalized his career satisfaction, but also positively influenced the growth of many others in his organization. Through David's experience, we see how self-discovery can empower intentional choices that nurture both personal and professional growth. While the stories of Lisa and David highlight the positive outcomes of embracing self-discovery, it's important to recognize some common mistakes that can arise along this journey. A frequent misstep is operating under the misconception that self-discovery is a linear process. Many individuals expect immediate results and clarity, leading to frustration when faced with confusion or setbacks. It's crucial to understand that self-discovery requires patience and openness. It's perfectly normal to encounter uncertainty and change along the way. Embrace these moments as opportunities for growth, reminding yourself that exploration often involves trial and error. Another pitfall lies in the temptation to seek validation from others during self-discovery. It is easy to fall into the trap of asking friends or family for their opinions instead of truly tuning into your own feelings and desires. While input from others can be valuable, it's essential to recognize that your path is uniquely yours. The opinions of those around you should serve as gentle guidance rather than definitive answers. Throughout your own journey of self-discovery, remember to celebrate the milestones you achieve, no matter how small. Every insight gained and every emotion processed contributes to your growth and understanding of who you are. Allow yourself the space and grace to explore without judgment. As you delve deeper into self-discovery, I invite you to subscribe to my channel, Inner Revolution, where we will continue to explore the nuances of personal transformation, providing you with tools, insights, and a supportive community to lean on. This journey is not meant to be undertaken alone. Together, we can unlock the power of self-discovery and create lives that embody our true selves. Embrace this transformative experience with an open heart, for the discovery of who you are at your core is not just a destination, but a beautiful unfolding journey that enriches every facet of your life. As we delve deeper into the transformative journey of self-discovery, it is vital to incorporate practical exercises that will help solidify this exploration within your daily life. The first exercise is called the Values Affirmation. Begin by setting aside a few quiet moments to reflect on what truly matters to you. Find a comfortable seat and take a few deep breaths. On a piece of paper, write down 5 values that resonate most profoundly with you, such as honesty, creativity, compassion, or adventure. Once you have your list, take each value one by one and write a short affirmation next to it. For example, if you choose creativity, your affirmation might be, "I embrace my creativity and allow it to flow freely in all aspects of my life." Repeat these affirmations aloud each morning, letting them resonate with your intentions for that day. This exercise serves as a daily reminder of what is essential to your identity and encourages you to live in alignment with your core values. The second exercise focuses on personal reflection through journaling. Choose a time each day to write in a journal about your experiences, thoughts, and emotions. Begin by reflecting on moments that sparked joy or fulfillment during the day. What activities made you feel alive? What interactions left a positive impression? Next, shift your focus to any challenges you faced. Reflect on how these situations tested your values and how you responded. Were there moments when you felt disconnected from your authentic self? Use this reflective space to explore your feelings and consider how you might act differently moving forward. Writing allows you to process experiences, gaining clarity and insight as you navigate the path of self-discovery. The third exercise is visualization of your future self. Find a quiet and comfortable place where you can sit undisturbed. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Picture your life 5 or 10 years down the road. Visualize yourself living in alignment with your values and passions. What does your ideal day look like? How do you engage with others? And what pursuits occupy your time? Feel the emotions associated with this vision: joy, fulfillment, and purpose. As you sit with this image, allow it to motivate and inspire you to take actionable steps toward making this vision a reality. After your visualization, write down your experiences and feelings, keeping this vision as a guiding star in your journey of self-discovery. Engaging in these exercises opens pathways for deeper reflection and awareness about who you are and what drives you. Throughout the journey, it is essential to stay connected to your emotions and allow yourself to feel the nuances that arise. Self-discovery is not solely about identifying strengths. It also involves confronting doubts and fears. Embrace these feelings as part of the exploration. Ask yourself, what fears are holding you back from fully embracing your authentic self? What narratives have been woven into your identity that no longer serve you? Reflecting on these questions allows for meaningful insight and empowers you to reframe your experiences. As you navigate the terrain of self-discovery, remember that this is a continuous, evolving journey. Progress may come in waves. Some days will feel enlightening, while others may challenge your understanding. Be gentle and patient with yourself throughout this process. Discovering who you are takes time, exploration, and a willingness to unearth the layers that have formed over the years. To support you further as you engage in this transformative process, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel, Inner Revolution. Together, we will foster a nurturing community that celebrates self-exploration, personal growth, and the profound journey of uncovering our true selves. Embrace the adventure of self-discovery. You hold the key to unlocking the potential that resides within you. And every step you take leads you closer to a more authentic, fulfilling life. Let this journey inspire you to live boldly and unapologetically as you uncover the depths of your identity. Chapter 8. Embody the best version of you. Embodying the best version of yourself is an empowering process that aligns your actions, thoughts, and behaviors with your authentic values and aspirations. It involves not just envisioning the person you strive to be, but also taking deliberate steps to integrate those qualities into your daily life. This journey is an invitation to engage deeply with who you are and who you want to become, allowing for a genuine transformation that radiates into all facets of your existence. The key concept here is resonance, where your actions harmonize with your core self, creating a sense of fulfillment and purpose that extends beyond mere superficial changes. To illustrate this concept, consider the journey of Tanya, a dedicated nurse who experienced a burnout that left her questioning her career and identity. Initially, Tanya had entered the healthcare field driven by a passion for helping others. However, the demands of her job began to overshadow her initial enthusiasm, leading her to feel detached and exhausted. Realizing that she needed to reconnect with her values, Tanya set out on a journey of self-exploration. She started by identifying the qualities she admired in others and aspired to embody herself. Qualities like compassion, resilience, and joy. Through journaling and meditation, Tanya reflected on the reasons she became a nurse and what made her feel empowered in that role. This reflection rekindled her passion for patient care, prompting her to integrate mindfulness practices into her daily routine, both for her own well-being and to enhance her interactions with patients. By embodying these qualities, she transformed her approach to nursing, reigniting her purpose and motivation. Psychological research has shown that embodying the best version of ourselves significantly impacts our overall well-being and success. Studies indicate that individuals who engage in self-reflection and intentionally cultivate positive traits experience greater emotional resilience and satisfaction in their lives. When you consciously align your behaviors with your desired self-image, you open the door to personal growth and transformation. It allows you to navigate challenges with a sense of purpose and clarity, fostering a mindset that embraces possibility and encourages continuous improvement. As you embark on your journey to embody your best self, take a moment to visualize how this version of you looks, sounds, and feels. What qualities does this ideal self possess? How do they interact with the world? What practices support their well-being and growth? Engaging with this vision can serve as a powerful motivator, guiding your choices and actions. Allow this version of yourself to become a living presence in your mind, an inspiring beacon that propels you toward growth and authenticity. However, it's vital to acknowledge that the path to embodying your best self comes with its own set of challenges. Many people face external pressures and societal expectations that can conflict with their genuine aspirations. Tanya, for example, initially experienced skepticism from peers when she began to prioritize mindfulness in her practice. This resistance could have easily discouraged her, but she learned to stay focused on her values and the positive impact that embodying compassion had on her work. Embracing the courage to be yourself, even in the face of misunderstanding, requires resilience and a belief in your journey. Throughout this process, remember that embodying the best version of yourself is not a destination, but an ongoing journey. It invites fluidity and growth, encouraging you to reflect continually and adjust as you unfold. By immersing yourself in this practice, you are taking significant steps toward a more fulfilling existence, one that resonates with your core values and passions. To explore further how to cultivate and embody your authentic self, I invite you to subscribe to my channel, Inner Revolution. Together, we can create a supportive community that celebrates the beauty of personal transformation. As you carry this journey forward, embrace the richness of becoming who you truly are, understanding that each action you take brings you closer to the radiant version of yourself that you aspire to be. Allow your unique light to shine brightly, inspiring others along the way as you embody your best self. As we delve deeper into the process of embodying the best version of yourself, it's important to consider specific, real-world examples that illuminate how this principle operates in daily life. Take, for instance, the journey of Mia, a once shy woman who felt sidelined in both her personal and professional spheres. Recognizing that her fear of speaking up prevented her from fully engaging, Mia embarked on a mission to transform herself. She enrolled in a public speaking course, immersing herself in the art of effective communication. Each week, she practiced and pushed through her discomfort, ultimately finding her voice. Not only did Mia become more confident in speaking, but through this journey, she also discovered other attributes she valued: courage and authenticity. By embodying these qualities, she began to authentically connect with others, both in her workplace and in her personal life. This transformation allowed her to take on leadership roles she once deemed impossible, leading her to a new career path that was far more rewarding and aligned with her true self. Another powerful example can be found in Daniel, who spent years in a career that drained him of joy. Although his job in finance provided stability, it was far removed from his passion for wildlife conservation. After experiencing a health scare, Daniel took a step back to evaluate his life and identity. He realized that embodying his authentic self meant aligning his work with his love for nature. Fueled by this realization, he began volunteering at local conservation organizations and quickly built connections in the field. With dedication and hard work, Daniel transitioned to a full-time role in wildlife conservation, where he felt a renewed sense of purpose and fulfillment. His story is a testament to the idea that when individuals truly step into their best selves, they can create profound changes in their lives that align with their passions. While these narratives reflect the positive outcomes of embodying your best self, it's crucial to address common mistakes that can arise in this journey. A frequent pitfall is the tendency to measure progress against others. It's easy to get caught up in comparing your journey to someone else's, particularly with the visibility provided by social media. This can lead to feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt when your path looks different from others. Instead, focus on your unique journey and celebrate your achievements, no matter how small they may seem in comparison. Remember that transformation is a deeply personal process that unfolds at its own pace, and your journey deserves recognition. Another mistake is underestimating the importance of persistence. Change does not happen overnight, and setbacks can be part of the path. Daniel, for instance, faced numerous challenges during his transition, including financial uncertainty and moments of self-doubt. However, it was his determination to persist in the face of adversity that ultimately led him to the fulfilling life he desired. Embrace challenges as learning opportunities instead of roadblocks. Each obstacle can reveal valuable insights about yourself and propel you further along your path of self-discovery. As you engage in the process of embodying your best self, take time to reflect on the qualities and values you wish to embrace. Visualize how these traits manifest in your daily life and the impact they have on those around you. Allow your imagination to paint a vivid picture of your ideal self in action. To embark on this journey together and uncover more insights into personal transformation, I invite you to subscribe to my channel, Inner Revolution. Together, we will explore ways to cultivate authenticity and live fully in alignment with our values. Remember, the journey of embodying your best self is an ongoing process marked by discovery, growth, and the courage to be the person you truly aspire to be. Embrace this opportunity wholeheartedly and take each step with conviction, knowing that the best version of you is not just a possibility but a reality waiting to unfold. As we immerse ourselves further into the journey of embodying the best version of yourself, engaging in practical exercises is crucial for grounding this transformative process in your everyday life. One powerful exercise to consider is the daily intentions practice. Each morning, take a few moments after you wake up to set your intentions for the day. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and take several deep breaths to center yourself. Reflect on the qualities you wish to embody that day. Perhaps you want to be more compassionate, focused, or resilient. Write these intentions down in a journal or say them aloud to reinforce your commitment. By consciously declaring your intentions, you align your actions with the best version of yourself, providing a solid foundation for your day ahead. Another enriching exercise is the gratitude reflection. Set aside time each evening to reflect on the day's experiences. Begin by writing down 3 things you are grateful for. Whether they are small moments of joy, lessons from challenges, or interactions with others, allow yourself to feel the warmth of gratitude as you recall these moments. Next, consider how these experiences connect to the qualities you are working to embody. For example, if you are grateful for a supportive conversation with a friend, think about how that quality of connection reflects your intention to be more engaged and compassionate. As you engage in this reflective practice, you deepen your connection to your evolving self, reinforcing the traits you aspire to achieve. The third exercise is visualizing your future. Find a comfortable place, close your eyes, and take a few deep breaths to calm your mind. Visualize yourself in the future, embodying the traits you have identified. Picture a typical day in your life. What activities are you doing? Who are you interacting with? And how do you feel in those moments? Envision the confidence you exude as you navigate various situations, fully embracing the qualities that define your best self. Allow this visualization to inspire you and create a vivid picture of what it means to live authentically. After the visualization, take a moment to journal about what you experienced, noting the feelings and sensations that arose. This will solidify your vision and act as a motivating reminder of the potential that lies ahead. Engaging in these exercises will help you internalize the principles of embodiment and self-discovery. Each practice serves as a stepping stone, guiding you on your path to aligning with the best version of yourself. As you embrace this journey, be sure to check in with your thoughts and emotions regularly. This reflection process is essential. It helps you identify any barriers that may arise and allows you to address them thoughtfully. It's not uncommon to encounter moments of self-doubt along the way. When these feelings surface, remind yourself that growth often involves discomfort and uncertainty. Embrace these experiences as part of the process, knowing they are signs of your transformation. As you continue to embody the best version of yourself, it's important to maintain self-compassion. Allow yourself the grace to grow, knowing that perfection is not the goal. Progress is. Celebrate your achievements, no matter how small, and recognize that each step forward signifies a commitment to living authentically. To further explore strategies for embodying your best self and to connect with a supportive community on a similar journey, I invite you to subscribe to my channel, Inner Revolution. Together, we can delve into the nuances of personal transformation, embracing the unique paths we each traverse. This journey toward embodying your true self is one of the most rewarding you can embark upon. With every intention set, reflection made, and visualization embraced, you cultivate a life rich with purpose, authenticity, and joy. So step boldly forward, knowing that the best version of yourself is not just a dream, it's a reality waiting to be lived. Chapter 9. Sustain your transformation for life. Sustaining your transformation for life is about embedding the changes you've made into the very fabric of your daily existence. While the initial steps of personal growth and transformation can be invigorating, the real challenge lies in maintaining that momentum over the long term. This involves nurturing your newfound identity and reinforcing the practices that support your growth. The key concept here is commitment, making a conscious decision to embrace and reinforce the changes you have undertaken, ensuring they become a lasting part of your life. Consider the journey of Tony, a once overworked professional who underwent a significant transformation after deciding to prioritize his health and well-being. After years of neglecting his physical fitness due to long hours at work and a hectic lifestyle, Tony embarked on a journey to better health through exercise and balanced nutrition. Initially, the changes were exhilarating. He felt stronger and more energized than he had in years. However, a few months into his new routine, the excitement began to wane as familiar routines crept back into his life, and he found himself struggling to sustain the habits that had brought him improvement. Recognizing this pattern, Tony realized that sustaining his transformation required more than just temporary efforts. He began to implement strategies that would support his lifestyle in the long haul. He joined a fitness community, made workout plans with friends, and started prepping meals on weekends to ensure that healthy eating remained convenient and enjoyable. This commitment to integrating healthy habits into his life not only helped him sustain his physical transformation, but also reinforced a mindset centered on well-being. Psychological insights support the idea that lasting change requires intentional practices and regular reinforcement. Research shows that developing new habits often reaches its peak during the first few months of a transformation. But after this initial period, many individuals face a decline in motivation. One effective way to sustain your transformation is through the practice of creating rituals that embody your new identity. Tony made a habit of putting on his gym clothes as soon as he got home from work. This simple but effective ritual helped him shift his mindset from a stressful workday to a focus on health and well-being. Each time he donned those clothes, he reaffirmed his commitment to a healthier lifestyle, making it easier to grab his gym bag and proceed to his workout session. As you consider your own journey, reflect on the changes you have made and the identity you are building. What rituals can you design that will help support and sustain your transformation? Perhaps it involves setting aside time each day for self-reflection, journaling about your experiences, or scheduling regular check-ins with a mentor or community that shares your values. By creating an environment where your new beliefs and behaviors can thrive, you lay a solid foundation to prevent falling back into old habits. It is also essential to acknowledge that setbacks are a natural part of any growth journey. If you find yourself veering off course, rather than viewing it as a failure, see it as an opportunity to learn. Reflect on what led to the slip and how you can adjust your strategies moving forward. Tony, during one particularly stressful month at work, found himself skipping workouts. Instead of succumbing to feelings of guilt, he revised his routine, incorporating shorter, more manageable workouts to keep himself engaged despite his busy schedule. This flexibility allowed him to stay committed to his health goals while adjusting to the ebbs and flows of life. Throughout this sustained journey, remind yourself that transformation is not a one-time event, but rather an ongoing process. Embrace each step, each setback, and each triumph as part of your evolution. To support you further in this journey, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel, Inner Revolution, where we'll continue exploring strategies for sustaining personal transformation. Together, we can build a supportive community that celebrates both the victories and the challenges of this ongoing journey. Remember, the work you do today to sustain your transformation plants the seeds for a vibrant and fulfilling future. Embrace this journey with open arms, knowing you have the power to shape a life that truly reflects the best version of yourself. As we delve deeper into the journey of sustaining transformation, it's crucial to examine specific examples that illuminate how this principle can be applied effectively in everyday life. Consider the journey of Emily, a former corporate lawyer who, after burning out in a high-pressure job, decided to pursue her passion for writing. Initially, Emily faced a whirlwind of emotions as she transitioned from a stable career to uncertain freelance work. However, she embraced this change by adopting a routine that incorporated consistent writing, networking within literary circles, and engaging in workshops. Although the beginning was fraught with self-doubt and uncertainty, Emily's commitment to her passion allowed her to build a portfolio and establish her voice as an author. Over time, by reinforcing her identity as a writer through daily rituals and communities, she sustained the transformation that aligned her life with her true calling. Similarly, think of Alex, who after years of prioritizing his corporate career, recognized that his real passion lay in helping other people. Through self-reflection, he decided to become a life coach. Alex set out to earn his certification and immediately immersed himself in personal development literature and online courses. Initially, he struggled with self-promotion, fearing he wouldn't be taken seriously. To combat this, he began offering free workshops to friends and family, gradually gaining confidence and refining his coaching style. As time went on, word of mouth spread, and Alex found himself with a clientele that shared his values and aspirations. This transformation didn't just change his career, it enriched his life as he felt fulfilled by making a meaningful difference in others' lives. Both Emily and Alex exemplify how nurturing one's identity and passion can lead to profound personal and professional fulfillment. Despite the positive outcomes these stories illustrate, it's important to recognize potential pitfalls that can arise during the journey to sustain transformation. One common mistake is seeking perfection from the onset. Many individuals believe that to be successful, they must present an ideal version of themselves without flaws or struggles. This expectation can lead to feelings of inadequacy when challenges arise, thus derailing progress. Emily learned this the hard way when she hesitated to share her work, fearing negative judgment. It was through the acceptance of imperfection, embracing every draft as a step towards her ultimate goal, that she found the courage to share her writing publicly. Adopting a mindset that embraces growth rather than perfection can significantly enhance your resilience during this journey. Another trap can be the reliance on external validation. While feedback can be valuable, it's essential to remember that your worth does not hinge on others' opinions. Recognizing and internalizing your value allows you to stay grounded in your true self, even when facing criticism. Alex learned this invaluable lesson when he struggled with negative comments early in his coaching career. Instead of allowing those voices to define his abilities, he focused on the positive transformations he facilitated in his clients. This shift in perspective fortified his identity and further fueled his passion for coaching. As you navigate your own journey of sustaining transformation, remind yourself that it's an ongoing process filled with twists and turns. Embrace your journey wholeheartedly, celebrating small victories and learning from setbacks. Allow your story to unfold organically, and don't be afraid to recalibrate your path as needed. To continue exploring the themes of personal transformation and connect with others on similar journeys, I warmly invite you to subscribe to my channel, Inner Revolution. Together, we'll delve into strategies for sustaining growth, share insights, and build a supportive community. Remember, sustaining transformation is about embracing your true self and allowing your journey to be a reflection of your values and aspirations. Each step you take reinforces your commitment to living fully, authentically, and vibrantly, creating a life that resonates with your innermost desires. Embrace this profound journey and know that you have the power to sustain and celebrate the transformation that unfolds within you. As we explore the crucial steps to sustain your transformation, engaging in immediate practical exercises can solidify the changes you've made and support your continued growth. One effective exercise is the weekly reflection. Begin by setting aside time at the end of each week to review your experiences. Find a calm space, sit comfortably, and breathe deeply to center yourself. Reflect on the entire week. What actions did you take that resonated with your authentic self? What challenges did you encounter, and how did you respond? Allow your thoughts to flow freely as you write down your reflections. This practice not only fosters self-awareness, but also encourages you to celebrate your successes, no matter how small, while also learning from any setbacks. As you become attuned to your progress, you solidify your commitment to the transformations you seek. Another enriching exercise is to create a vision board that represents your transformed identity and aspirations. Gather materials such as magazines, photographs, or digital images that resonate with your vision for your life. Spend some time selecting images and words that inspire you, reflecting on different aspects such as your goals, values, and the best version of yourself you wish to embody. Once you've created your vision board, place it somewhere you'll see it daily. Use this visual reminder to recommit to your goals, letting it inspire and motivate you whenever you need a boost. Visualizing your aspirations can be a powerful catalyst for maintaining focus and clarity regarding your transformation. The third exercise involves accountability partnerships. Identify a friend, family member, or mentor who is also interested in personal growth and transformation, and establish a regular check-in routine. During these conversations, share your goals, discuss your progress, and hold each other accountable for staying on track. Engaging in open dialogue fosters encouragement and reinforces your commitment to your transformation. Additionally, hearing someone else's perspective can provide valuable insights and motivate you to push through obstacles. As you undertake these exercises, take time to engage emotionally with your journey. Allow yourself to reflect deeply on your thoughts and feelings, considering how your transformation impacts your life. Picture moments when you embodied your values and purpose. What emotions did you experience during those times? How did those experiences shape your identity? Engaging with these feelings allows you to deepen your connection with your transformed self and reinforces your commitment to sustaining this change. Acknowledge that sustaining transformation is an ongoing journey. You may encounter moments of doubt or regression along the way, and that's perfectly normal. When faced with challenges, remember to practice self-compassion. Reflect on the progress you've made and remind yourself that setbacks can provide valuable lessons. Just as Tony adjusted his fitness routine to accommodate new challenges, you too can adapt your strategies and approach accordingly. Throughout this process, remain open to continuing your journey of self-discovery and identity transformation. As you build a lifestyle that aligns with your true self, remember that growth is not a destination, but rather a collection of steps taken along the way. To further explore strategies for sustaining your transformation, connect with a community that shares your aspirations by subscribing to my channel, Inner Revolution. Together, we will navigate the ever-changing landscape of personal growth, discovering new insights and celebrating each step forward in our journeys. Sustaining your transformation requires dedication, and by embracing this process, you empower not only yourself, but others around you. Allow this commitment to guide you as you cultivate a life rich in authenticity and fulfillment. Your journey is uniquely yours, and the best is yet to come as you continue to develop and embody the person you aspire to be. As we reach the conclusion of this powerful journey toward personal transformation, remember that the steps you've taken to unlock your potential and embody the best version of yourself are just the beginning. Embracing self-discovery, nurturing emotional awareness, and committing to your values creates a foundation for a fulfilling life. Each challenge presents an opportunity for growth, and every action you take can strengthen your commitment to living authentically. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Your dedication to personal growth is commendable. Now is the time to take action. Implement the tools and insights you've gained and start creating the life you envision. Embrace the power within you to make meaningful changes. If you found value in this content, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, Inner Revolution, for more uplifting strategies and support on your journey. Remember, your best self is waiting for you to take that next step.